and welcome back to Foodinati UK, and I'm here with a familiar face to us. It's Kaan is here from Heart of a Coward. Hello. Hello, how are you?
Yeah, dude, yeah, good.
It's been a minute.
It has been, yeah, a few months, but
yeah.
I'm excited. This place is awesome.
It's pretty cool.
I want to get stuck in.
Right. Well, we first met at Radar Festival.
This is true.
Last year.
Yes.
And I see your Heart of a Coward are back this year.
Yeah. After pretty much as soon as we got off stage last year, the guys were like, you have to come back.
Yeah.
It was a particularly rowdy affair, let's say.
Yes, it was.
So as soon as they were like, yeah, come back next year, and
it was the stuff of legend backstage was the Heart of the Coward, because to give you some background, Heart of the Coward played on the smaller stage,
yes,
which was a bit of an oversight because you rammed the smaller stage.
Rammed the smaller stage and then set a venue record for the most crowd surfers or something.
Yeah. So, I know the security were having kittens.
Yeah,
but that was just how much it kicked ass, man.
Yeah, it was great.
It was cool. It was cool, and so it's been a while since your album's come out.
Yes.
This place means death.
Only brings death.
Only brings death.
Yep.
Sorry.
It's right.
How's that bedded in now?
Yeah, it's good. You know, like we had it's been a while, isn't it? Yeah, so we did, the album came out in September. We did a European headline run with some UK dates and stuff. That was awesome. Great to kind of just get out and try and get out of the country more than anything.
Yes.
But yeah, no, been really well received. Like, super happy with the kind of reaction of it. And yeah, now it's time to kind of tour the UK again and just get back into it again.
And you brought an interesting looking sport act out with you.
Yeah, Pint Glass. Yeah,
Pint Glass.
So just a bunch of geezers from Guildford
who wear high vis jackets.
Yes, and encourage their fans to kick the shit out of each other.
Which is the way with you kids these days, isn't it?
I mean, it's great. They're a great group of guys, hilarious band, and they're just
looking forward to seeing them later. Definitely. So
yes.
I was revisiting this place. Only brings death.
Yeah.
And it just strikes me that yourselves and Bury Tomorrow, the UK factions of this thing we call metalcore, are proper metalcore.
Right.
I would say, because there's a lot of what I don't want to be gatekeepery, but there's a lot of what gets pushed out as metalcore that doesn't. For me, when I think of metalcore, I think of the sound of your band, Bury Tomorrow, where you have metal and hardcore.
Yeah,
really.
Yeah. I think that's where the birth of the sub-genre came from, you know. But yeah, I know what you mean. Like a lot of what's called metalcore now is kind of a bit poppier.
Yeah, it's a bit diluted now, isn't it?
I know. Yeah. I mean, you know, it's kind of the same with any sort of genre. Everybody's trying to do their own little thing in there, but. I think the UK has its own spin on like metalcore, and I think it's a bit more. I don't know. The US bands, it's very poppy in that sense, and even though there are obviously pop tendencies within it, like I just feel like as long as it goes hard,
yes,
then you're all right.
Yeah, no, I mean, I love the chunkiness of, especially on your last record. It's just like solid, like it's absolute breeze block sound on it. It's awesome, and the sample bits aren't like, it's not like we'll do a massive dance beat. It's really great atmospherically.
Yeah.
To tie it all together and
totally. So our new guitarist Dan is like big into his modular synths and kind of more soundscape, like creating soundscapes and stuff that kind of work within the sound, and that's very much like he led on that, and you know, geeked out just. I don't really get it, twiddling knobs and doing all that sort of stuff. But it sounds wicked, and being able to incorporate that into the songs was a real a real interesting aspect to bring to the band. Where
absolutely,
because it was usually just the instruments, you know, but then kind of bringing in that aspect really kind of brought more of like an industrial kind of feel.
Yeah, that's what I liked about it. It was kind of a darkness to it.
Yeah.
Which went with the title, which went with the art. The whole thing was just like, it was a darker shade of what you do.
Yeah, exactly. It was. I mean, you know, the world and people's, you know, life experience has been through a pretty dark time across the past couple of years. So I think it was just more reflecting on everything that, you know, occurred within our lives, but also kind of what you've seen outwardly and stuff, you know. Like, I just don't think I could have written anything, not that I write positive, but you know what I mean. Everything that kind of came out was just like pretty
Yeah, bleak.
Yeah, because it
was bleak.
you know, like, it's just a reflection on that, really. So.
Yeah, so it would have been written around about COVID, wouldn't it?
Yeah, we were writing. I write all the time, like on my phone, and just like put little things down and like revisiting, you know, like little sentences or like phrases and stuff that I've written, and then trying to like, you know, go back to where I was in that headspace and then try and like build from that. It was a really interesting challenge, but again, kind of takes you back to that point where, you know, you might be in a completely different headspace now, but then trying to go back to it and then really dig into what you were thinking was quite an interesting way of doing it. But during all my kind of ideas and stuff came through the kind of lockdown period.
Yeah, it seems strange because like we're quite a long way away from it now, and yet still it comes up in every single interview I do, because obviously people are on a touring cycle for an album that was written back then, and it's still like, even like I was talking to Tesseract and recently, and all kinds of people actually, and they were all saying, oh yeah, that was our lockdown album, and it seems that there's a whole, like, you'll be able to go back like in a few years' time and go, there's a playlist of lockdown albums, and you can compare and contrast.
How bleak they are.
So enough of that bleak business. We're Foodinati here, and we have some food, which you'll be happy to see, because I know you touring musicians, you don't get much food, do you?
Oh no, well,
not all the time. Not all the time. So
I'm interested.
This is vegan stuff today.
Thank you.
Cult Wing, thanks Cult Wing, our happy sponsors. There we are. You've had your bit.
Chippies
and chips and collie wings we have here. Now,
nice.
You have to sing tonight, so
I do. Yeah. We've got a few hours, but
we've kept it in the medium range.
Yeah.
We didn't go mild because, let's face it.
No, I'm
all right.
I'm not particularly scared. You know, as in like I take a bottle of siracha with me as my on tour, so it kind of goes on everything. That's my like
perfect
base level. So
that's how you see. Up in the upper echelons of this shop, you see they're the scary ones. We're not going near them. We've got Last Gab and things up there. No. So what we're going to start you with is this. You haven't seen for a little while. This is Foodinati hot sauce. Yes, it's coming back, and there's a new hot sauce coming, and you'll hear all about it soon with the band. I've done a collab with the band.
Nice.
Right. So if you'd like to have a little dash of that
on here, on a wing,
or dip a chip.
Definitely.
If you fancy. This is it's like a jerk vibe on that.
Ooh. Yeah, that's nice.
Yeah, this is coming back into production soon. So, yeah, there you go. That's my plugs out of the way. So,
nice flavour.
Thank you. Next up, Toby Toms.
Oh, yeah.
I'm always plugging your up.
Yeah.
I hope you notice. Right. This is called Adobo Loco. This has been out about a week. Now, this is a taco sauce.
Okay.
Lime chipotle. You don't exclusively have to use it on tacos. You can use it on whatever you want.
I'm going to use it on a cauliflower.
Let's go.
Some of that.
Yeah. So, what's your tasting notes on that one?
Yeah. I got that chipotle vibe. It's like
bit of lime in there.
A little bit of lime. A bit about like maybe like a slight bit of barbecue.
Yeah. It would be good on barbecue.
Maybe.
Yeah. So.
Very nice.
There we are, 2 for 2. Hot smoky this time.
Okay,
We're going up a little, tiny little bit. This is
that works for me.
This is, now you mentioned barbecue. This is a barbecue.
So again, these cauliflower wings are well good. So
there we go, smashing the collie wings again. Colt wing.
Colt wing, yeah. Cheers.
Colt wing, yes. Marion Centre, Leeds. If you go into the Leeds Arena, it's just across the road. So there we are. It says hot. Now, it's not particularly hot, is it?
It's quite sweet. Yeah, it's nice.
And the sweetness will counteract that heat.
Yeah.
Lovely. Now,
very nice.
This is what I believe to be the sauce of the year.
Oh.
An early contender.
Okay.
Now, this is hotter.
Okay. Cool.
Give it a little go.
Yeah.
I would try it with the chip.
I'll try it with the chip.
So, I'll tell you.
A little dippy chippy. I want a big chip.
Yeah, just.
I mean, what are we doing like that?
Don't do it like that, yeah.
I don't get a bit more than that. Come on.
Yeah.
Come on.
But it is. Now that's an Oriental Szechuan vibe.
Yeah. I've got like that.
Ghost pepper in there.
A little bit, yeah. A little bit of a kick, but kind of like lemongrassy feel to it.
Yeah. Nice. So, mushu. This is this is my top tip. I think it's early contender for Sauce of the Year. I know it's early, but it's going to take a titan to top this one. I think it's absolutely bang on the money. I've been wanting someone to bring out a hot Oriental hot sauce.
Yeah.
Like that for a while. I know there have been some, but that one seems to be bang on the money.
Yeah, that is very nice, actually.
Straight out of Sunderland.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, okay. I got you.
Yeah.
Fresh ginger and all that.
So, what's with the rest of the year then? Because you're doing radar, obviously. Any other festies coming?
Yeah. We've got a couple of European festivals over summer. And then we're basically back into the writing cycle again. But we're heading out to Japan later this year as well. So that's pretty much like...
Oh, wow.
It's a pretty busy year. I think 3 or 4 festivals over summer, this tour, and then Japan in October. But the plan is to get new music out again by the end of the year.
Yeah.
And then just start the whole thing.
That was my next question. Is there new music?
Yeah. There is. We're in a pretty lucky situation with the last album where we went in with more songs than were actually on the album. So there's a few things awesome. we want to rework, but also the guys have been kind of plowing through ideas and just trying to collect as much like riffs and information as possible, and then we're just going to like go through and whittle them down and
absolutely
get back to it. Basically,
it seems to be the way with bands these days that they just don't stop writing.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, I think like with the way people consume music now with playlists and stuff like that, it's all about doing singles and stuff like that. But also like getting Dan on board, new guitarist or whatever, has really like boosted everybody, and we're in a very like good place, socially, but like creatively as well. Everyone's still like, so it didn't really stop. Like we did the album, and then there was still some ideas floating around, and then basically since we got back from the European tour in October last year, they were all just inspired and just kind of got on with it and kept it going. So yes, you just got to keep on it.
Yeah, so like capture that lightning in a bottle moment. Even if you're knackered, if you got a riff, it's got to happen.
Exactly.
Well, it's been marvellous to see you. I'm going to be down there with my camera, taking shots and film and all of that sort of stuff later on.
Appreciate it.
And
thank you for
coming along.
No worries at all.
Cheers.